and just dun 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 dun. Da da na 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 dum ba bum do 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 da 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 do 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 do. Oh, you bloody fucking kidding me? Like, thank you, Twitch. Didn't. Stupid. I guess it's a mature game and that I have to load it up via my laptop because I can't watch it on my phone. And it's stupid re-rolling game. One day, I'll eventually have a stream, load it up, and I'll actually have it properly loaded up. Like literally. One day, I'll have a proper stream. Anyway, hello my DMs and welcome to Daymare. What should I go with? Should I go classic or modern? I'd say I'd leave it up to chat, but I can't even see chat right now. No. Classic or modern? What should I go with? Yes, mature audience. Boy, I would never have guessed that my own stream was tagged or something. Bloody stupid stream. Once I can finally actually get my laptop to stop being so incredibly slow, I can actually properly start streaming. I just want to save my game. Yes, I'm aware that it's going slow. I guess I'll go classic then. Now. Alright. Pound. Modern. No. No, you know what? Fine. If I want. Fine. I'll go classic. Screw you. Alright, now what difficulty should I play on? I kinda wanna go normal, just first one. Yeah, I get the feeling normal would be best, because if I end up hating... It's like, this is kind of my... this really is my issue with games, is that I pick the hardest difficulty, and then I end up complaining that the game is hard and unfair and unbalanced. Obviously brightness up to max, because quite honestly I am blind. Had ammo. Fuck vibrations. So, a little backstory on this game. Once I have a drink of some Tetris. And also, my Shark Girl cup is kind of coming apart. Like, literally, the lid on my limited edition collector's cup is kind of almost tearing itself up. So, originally, this game, to anyone that doesn't know, originally started out as a Resident Evil 2 fan game. Like, so it originally started out as a fan remake of Resident Evil 2. But then, Capcom themselves officially did a remake for RE2. Like, so as you start playing, it will seem more like a modern Resident Evil remake, like the RE engine. I don't think they actually used RE engine, but it will feel like it is. But then, once Capcom did come out with their own RE2, since most of the game was initially done, they were like, yeah, why don't we just finish it and release it as a, like, completely different thing? And I can't particularly say too much about the price. Like, I got this on sale, but I think genuinely the price is roughly 60 or 70, give or take. I know it was a bit pricey. No, today is an orb one. Lovely. So, yeah, I just need to finish up. It's absolutely got no notifications. Anyway, long time no see, mister. Yeah. I fella, like, I wanted to stream at about 10 or 11, but I ended up falling asleep with my laptop on, and I woke up at like 2 after waking up at like 11, and then falling back asleep.
All that matters on the chessboard are good moves and the actions you take to achieve this result. What I do is bide in the shadows, where I can strategically exploit the most vulnerable pawns. But this time had to be different. This time, I had to involve my hand directly. But let's get things in the right order. So I began the first phase of my plan.
Cheating in chess and
requesting the evacuation of all remaining personnel.
king?
Code Blue, repeat, this is a Code Blue emergency. Please respond, anyone, please. My name is Rebecca Jordan. I'm a doctor at the Aegis Medical Facility on the North Ball Islands. We have a problem of some magnitude here. There's a situation in the building that requires... There's been a terrible mishap. I think we've been exposed to some kind of gas, a corrosive agent that latches onto the lungs, warping people inside. Can anyone hear me? For God's sake, please!
I say again, we are at code blue. Squad of my colleagues freaked out, attacked me. I thought I'd roll the dice on whatever this contagion is and kill someone, but I don't know how long this channel will stay open. The security base triggered some sort of facility lockdown. I was in full quarantine, and in fact, I fear it. That transmission was the last communication out of Aegis' laboratory 12 hours ago. The latest mission parameters are courtesy of our friends over at the DOD. It seems the corrosive agent in question is actually the same experimental gas you've been ordered to retrieve. Only problem is, they forgot to mention in the initial brief that it's also a new type of chemical weapon that kills almost everyone it afflicts. Rest assured, all entrances and exits to the building were automatically sealed at the first sign of a breach, which is standard security protocol when these mishaps occur. Your teams will infiltrate the facility as such. Epsilon, you'll enter via the central lobby on the second level, which serves as the main access point, and edge your way to the laboratory. Delta, you will simultaneously sweep through the lower levels where the main laboratory is located. According to our intel, the basement is where the so-called gas leak occurred, so proceed cautiously. Be advised, this operation's status has been raised to priority red. Repeat, priority red. You all know what that means. This won't be the simple snatch and grab you were initially led to believe. Good luck, gentlemen. Now get in there and show us what you're made of. That hell is truly the House of Hades. HQ out.
Priority red. You do understand that this assignment could be our last. Well, you know, if I were a betting man, I think I'd bet that the odds of making it home in one piece are a lot better with you on the battlefield. But that's if, you know, Gomer Pyle doesn't put us down first.
Just shut the fuck up, Leaf. Goddamn motor mouth.
Don't let him get to you, kid. That shitbird squawks at anyone with a bigger stick. Which is pretty much everyone. Never should have pulled his ass out that fireman back in Bloom in '94.
Thanks, Hayden. Understood, Major. Get it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should just let the past go.
Romero 4 Golf, this is HQ. We hold you on gadget and show you entering the airspace above the island. You should be within visual range of Aegis at any moment. Over.
HQ, this is Sandman Actual. In descent for November Foxtrot, India. Standing by for mission go.
Sandman Actual, this is HQ. You are a mission go. Authentication Echo Golf 394
I am at inside.
at time 227 Zulu. Out. Clear mission go. This is the second platform. And the end of the line for you, lead. Green will infiltrate the laboratory via the third platform. After that, Raven and I will hold position at the external loading bay and remain on alert 5 to pick you rubber suckers up upon completion. At which point, we'll regroup on platform 2.
The game is a
Keep
bit
your comms
too
clear as a
loud.
precautionary measure.
I'll try and sort that.
Roger
so.
that. Comms clear. En route to primary objective. Over and out.
But the intro is fire. Yeah. I played it a little bit to kind of get a feel for it. Audio. I expected it to be worse. I mean, it still come across as a little not the best funded, but yeah, again, fucking. I hate opening up incense because the stupid. Like, I hate opening them up because of the tape that's around the top, And I know it's just easier to get a knife, but I can't be bothered finding one. Oh yeah, I have definitely seen worse intros. Light up an incense and hope that my breath does not actually blow out the match. So like, with the incense that I have, they either light or, I mean, obviously they don't. Lighting up a blunt. No, I'm lighting up an incense that I swear if you do not blow out the fire, it will literally just burn. Like, it'll burn down the entire stick of the incense. Just completely if you don't blow it out. What's the point of them? They smell nice, like candles. So, the one that I use, I'll show you the ones that I use that honestly... So, I use these incense and honestly, they're like some of the only incense that I actually like smelling. But let me know if the game is too loud. I don't know.
It will become your most important resource, allowing you to manage weapons, consumables, consult maps, health state, and above all, allow you...
Tab contains all consumables, key items. It also contains the character's weapons, information about health, map, documents, and ID tags.
To interact with any type of electronic device. Over.
I'm not gonna lie. The sound is okay. Box of cool. You can actually purchase. I'll show you if I can get a good angle of it. Like, you can get a big box which comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, like a 12-pack. Which is a lot cheaper. They're about $2, $2.50 a box. They're honestly not the most expensive incense, and even if you just have the box of like unlit incense and give it a smell.
Liev, copy that.
Smells so good.
Objective confirmed. Looks like the contagion leaked out from a couple tanks crammed into the area. There are also sure signs of a firefight and explosive residue. Proceeding with the mission. Over.
Granted, you could also say that this is an Australian candy, but it'll probably come across as different to other people. But musk is also a good smelling thing. Like, literally, it's this pink candy, and the musk pellets are like so delicious.
It's about time you guys got here. You're with emergency response, right?
That's right, Agent Liev. How's the leg?
It hurts like hell. But I'll be alright. Can't move very far, though.
That's unfortunate. Listen, I need to search this place for survivors. I'll come back for you as soon as I can.
Survivors? Yeah, well, good luck with that. Anyway, I'll be waiting here. I just need to rest my eyes a little.
Like how, like he says, rest his eyes, but they're clearly open. And you have to kill him anyway. Press Y in order to perform reload action for a select magazine. Press X to perform a fast reload. The character will replace the equipped with a new one, dropping the former to the ground to be picked up later. Hold down X to reload to do a slow reload, and it will replace the current equipped magazine with a new one. From the Items tab in the DID, possible to combine ammo boxes to refill the magazine itself, which I honestly find fairly decent. So on one hand, my thing is in the way. I apologize. I have to check, see if there's... I know I just, but one of the buttons... Alright, so it's literally just A. Oh man, you couldn't even catch a swallow. Does anyone remember how to combine them? Okay, hang on, I completely forgot how to combine them. Don't judge me. What is a tutorial? Oh well, whatever. Luck of age you today. I believe in you, buddy. You got this. So, as you can tell, this clearly does
To Mission Control, Sandman. I made contact with an Aegis worker.
look similar to
followed the
RE2.
protocol. I'm now heading to the control room to begin loading procedures. Over.
Copy that. This all brings back memories from '94. Especially that day when you opened fire on all those poor, innocent people. Or what was left of them. Don't you remember?
Orders are orders, Major, and those innocent people weren't exactly civilians. When you finally get your ass out of that chopper and onto the battlefield, we'll talk about it. Proceeding to objective. Over.
That kinda seems like a bit heavy-handed dialogue, like, yeah, man, you remember that time where we opened fire on a bunch of innocent civilians? Man, you remember that time? Maybe it's just me, but I feel like the dialogue is a bit...
Someone must have had a lot of fun down here.
Also, I like how that literally just looks like a Doom skeleton from Doom 3. Like, literally, you could tell me that they just took the asset of like the Doom skeleton and added some extra meat. Oh no. A word Allied forces will never understand. Thousands of innocent souls in seconds destroyed by the US atomic bomb. None of those soldiers, not those men who made the choice to fight and sacrifice themselves in service of our great nation, but those of Pacific civilians who live in cities now totally cancelled. Women and children, our families are gone, obliterated by the desire for dominance, by their desire to show the world of the strength of their science. But now the time has come to show them the strength of our science. It took years to develop terrible weapons, but the worst that could happen is the worst that we could imagine, right? Simply by chance. We had chosen to keep up this scourge, our worst discovery, a secret because it was too inhumane even for Unit 74, where men were granted the luxury of releasing the darkness of their spirits. A weapon too inhumane even for war, but not too inhumane for those Western people who lost all traces of honor with the push of a button. The men of this crew, their father and sons, now deprived of their loved ones, renamed it Shujin, the Condemnation. The world literally works, and histories will remember the people behind the atomic bomb as villainous and blatant, a mass genocide that will tarnish the conscience forever. But this is not enough, not for us, not the families they cancelled in 1 second. Perseverance is better than defeat. The new emperor ordered that Shujin be spread over the enemy. A divine, noiseless wind, but extremely lethal. A condemnation will tear their hearts out and lead them on a path to the same suffering we are experiencing. We departed from Tokyo a few hours ago and expect a long journey to American coast, where the plague will be unleashed in a story out of their science fiction novels. You really are training for that ASMR idea. Yes! Out of their science fiction novels will run its course at the very moment a second I-400 of the glorious Japanese Imperial Navy should be leaving Osaka, ready to deliver the second and last reserve of the plague to the top secret location in Germany. Unit 74 no longer exists, swept away by a 20-kiloton blast, but its creation is more alive than ever and could still shift the balance of the power of the world. We must do everything we can and leave the rest of fate. Admiral Shinji M. The rest is illegible. Although I don't think that was a very good Japanese. Press B in order to crypto. That was Japanese. The author of that note was Japanese, which I didn't realize until later. At that point, I was kind of too deep in. Oh, an NG bar. Just casually picking up an energy bar. Whatever it was nice anyway. Well, I thank you. I will continue talking like this if you want me to. For you see, it is up to me. I feel like I'm better when I'm given something to read in an accent. Like, if you give me something to read, then, like, I can base the accent around. Sounds like goofy French. I was aiming for French, yeah. Since you said French would probably be better. But as you can see, this game definitely kind of has the feel and look. But obviously, again, it's not. Bank made out to J. Phelps for $1 million. That, I definitely needed that. You can do British when you read but not speak. I can do a kind of like I can do like a good Irish accent, like if I'm reading it. I mean, what I mean is like, so you're trying to do this and yada yada yada. Like, I can do that, but like the hard to listen to Irish accent. Do I need to do anything here, or do I just need to check and realize that nothing is working? Okay, so what areas do I need to get to? So security room is good. Where even am I? So in the generator room. So the observation deck is there, so we assume that we're up there. I'm not gonna lie, I can barely see this map. Right, so HA. Okay, so I'm going to assume I need DA on. Helipad access on. On the security room on. Okay. I get the feeling I am just completely messing this up. And congratulations, it's barely half an hour in and I'm already fucking up. So DA. Let's see. Controller. Unless it's telling me what I need it to be on. Okay, so that's reception hall, security room, CR, or CA, cargo area. Submarine shaft, CA, cargo area, SR, security, server room? Oh, either way, they're both on. I'm assuming that's LR, or LA. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the other one? Reception hall. SR. Server room. IA or LA. Lab area. No. Alright, so reception hall. I don't know if I'm supposed to be turning these on off. Because I swear I cannot work out this fucking map. And I don't know what the fuck. See, this is what I mean. Allow me the access. Alright, so it's lab area, SR. HCR, CA. Reception hall. Control room. Submarine shaft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I literally just had to put on everything that was already on, according to this.
What the hell are these things?
I swear this is already file, and your resume is quite impressive. Welcome to the English language resume. Quite impressive. Despite your age, it seems you've already installed and maintained your share of sophisticated equipment that most techs here do not even know exist. Now, I am not trying to scare you, but I want to know exactly what you're getting into here. I heard you asked a coworker what kind of research is being conducted here, and if I had a hazard a guess, it would involve the UFO they found off the coast of the island. These scientists clearly seeking ways to permanently alter the human genome and create superhuman alien hybrids. Joking, obviously. But this is a top secret government facility, and this hotel won't hesitate to lock you up. And you have enough space on the page. Just have the entire on the page. You have enough space. You don't need to end it mid fucking sentence and then go to the next page and then you look. You end it mid sentence and then they won't hesitate to look. Look what? Look what? Find out on next page. You go to next page, you look you up. But the mystery of the world is solved. Definitely French. Yes, I am trying my French, okay? You wish to have snails and croissants? I will give you snails and croissants. I actually very much like croissants, honestly. They are super yummy, especially nice and fresh. Maybe you get one of like ham. You get one like ham and some cheese, and it is like so delicious. But me personally, I very much croissants are good. Yes, I would definitely really love a nice croissant right now. Like if I had a nice croissant, I would be like hum nom 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 nom. Hum nom nom nom. A nice croissant right now would be amazing. But they will not hesitate to lock you up and throw away the key if you give them a reason to. Places like this naturally employ the state-of-the-art computer systems and machinery that go well beyond the scope of most technicians. Luckily for you, the thermoelectric generator, although extremely powerful or extremely to use via an interface, the only real hurdle you will come across is at the odd time a power outage occurs. In this situation, all you need to do is find out which areas are shorted out, as indicated by the flashing red dot. Unfortunately, the repair process isn't automatic, so you have to restore power manually, using the control to bypass the areas marked in red, which will turn green if you are successful. Follow the instructions and I'm sure there won't be any problems, but if you run into something serious, give me a call and I will send someone down to help you. Do not forget, loose lips sink ships. Welcome aboard and good luck. Mick O'Hagan, Chief Maintenance Officer. All I had to do was fucking read that, although it says blinking in red, but they're not. Fucking damn it. And realizing that. How do I combine the ammo? How do I combine the ammo again? Or at least I'm assuming. I don't know. Maybe there's a safe room that I can combine them. But I do like how it goes on the Resident Evil logic of, yeah, this body dead until it needs to not be. Hey look, I just found out where you live. Oh wait, no, I could've, damn it, I could've come up with a better joke than that, honestly. Like here. So obviously that doesn't work. But since you're after porn names in the other stream, I have to realize that fucking... Since you were after names to get into adult business, I just found out what you can call your dick. Although, to be honest, yes. You're going to do absolutely nothing. While I'm there before, but as soon as I start coming back, you know what's an endearing way to call a Vadim a Vidic? I still reckon Vladim would be better. Like that way, you've got the Russian Vlad, but then you've still got Im. Or you could switch it around like Vladim, I'm Vlad. I'm serious, that's what they call Vadims. Is that like Richard being shortened to Dick? Was the A button? What is the A? I swear if it's just for the door, I'm gonna be mildly upset. Which is an L name for Dick, so to all the Richards. Yeah, I don't know how you get Dick from Richard, but someone probably didn't grow up in the modern times and thought it was a very endearing name. I guess it'll be kind of like naming your kids mayonnaise and then shortening it to May. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume it's for the door. And I'm curious to find out if it is actually for the door. I mean, A. Okay, you know what? May is short for mayonnaise. Is crazy. No, like, just imagine someone names their kid in like a meme sense and you name them mayonnaise and they get to school. It's just like, yeah, just call me May. But then they will forever know that their name is mayonnaise. But you guys in the concept if you don't know what food is. Like, if you don't know what mayonnaise the food is, wouldn't be too horrible. Any more undead deadheads gonna get up? You're not gonna get up? I mean, most people like mayonnaise. That's a W. Yeah, mayonnaise is pretty good. Which actually, speaking of, thank you for reminding me. I wanted to see as to when the next book of monsters comes out. Finished because it's finished book. as soon as I get past a bunch of just random harem novels. Do not question as to why I have a bunch of... The fuck does it have to do with mayonnaise? So he breaks into a person's house and goes looking around inside their fridge, and he's like, yeah, just either make your own mayonnaise or don't bother with store-bought. So, like, yeah. Let's have a look. Seriously? It's literally over an entire month away. The next book of monsters is the 28th of the 11th. And all I am left thinking is tomorrow. More 100 girlfriends, more 100 girlfriends. Da 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 da, more 100 girlfriends. Look, it's a fun anime. And the next episode is going to primarily, I'm assuming, revolve around Shizuka. So I'm kind of hoping that they just give her, like, a random ass meme voice. So, like, Shizuka's deal is each girlfriend kind of has, like, their own random ass quirk. And Shizuka's is literally, she uses text-to-speech to talk. So I'm kind of hoping that they just go full on, like, stupid and give her, like, an Alexa voice. I doubt that they're going to, but it is going to be like a text-to-speech app. And yeah, I'm just like, I really hope that they... Looks like the shutter's locked. Okay. Do I unlock it via here? No? Could you not afford to pay your voice actor for internal monologue? Like, was that it? You have your voice actor do a whole bunch of junk, and then you can't be bothered with the internal monologue? In RA2, they don't have internal monologue. Honestly, I feel like I could mention, but I have not actually played RA2 for a while, so... yeah, I'm kind of holding off on... Alright, so it just leads back to that way. I don't want to replay it since the only fucking achievement that I need is No Time to Die, which is survive against a wave of 100 zombies and make sure you fully just completely make sure you don't fuck up any shots.
Agent Leave, Sandman here. The external bulkheads are opened up. Head back to the cargo bay and activate...
I feel I watched a lot of classic playthroughs and I like how quiet they are. Downside is I'm falling asleep all the time and it's oddly relaxing.
From there. Over.
Honestly, the RE2 remake is fun, but what I
There's
honestly
something
hate.
down below. It looks like a huge submarine with markings that resemble biohazard symbols. And could the flag really be Japanese?
Focus on the mission, Agent. I don't care what titter-ridden cow curdles the milk those pasteurizing big shots call us in to mop up. Time is running out. Get your ass on the objective. Over.
Where is the Japanese flag? Like, can you see? I can't. They really run around shooting zombies, and I'm like, yeah, honestly, no flag in sight. Oh, hey, look. They conveniently get up after.
I'm gonna need a fuller gun.
Oh, shit. I did actually realize I'm out of ammo. Alright. Admittedly, I will admit, I feel like that is going to hinder me a little bit, but I do kind of feel like you keep the magazine and stuff like that. I'm assuming that there is a mechanic to reload the bullets into it. Which honestly, I kind of feel like would be a fun mechanic in more kind of like apocalyptic scenario games. Like, it's oddly more realistic. Are you gonna do anything, or are you just gonna hover up there? Like, I'm down here literally facing off against the undead, and you are not helping. Like, literal hordes of the undead, and you sleep. Come for a walk, little zombie. Come for a walk. Come for a walk. Ow.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
Really? You can't just run past them? That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get past them, but I was trying to lure them out. So, you know, I could run past them. Slightly easier.
You ugly sack of shit.
You need to retrieve who the fuck is Costa? Who the fuck is Costa, and why is he not helping against... Please tell me that the checkpoint is before me getting my face melted off by zombies. Alright, so what is a DID? This? This not the DID? Oh. Okay, yeah, that does make a lot more sense now. I was like, how the fuck am I meant to combine them? And then it's like, oh, I just need to press down. I thought you needed to be in like a safe area in order to do that. Which again, I do kind of like that you get just like boxes of ammo that you can kind of look. I will admit that that is a nice touch. Alright, Costa. Where the fuck is Costa?
Get off me!
Oh yeah, that's right. I can actually mask sprint.
DF to mission control. Elvis has left the building.
Understood. We'll take it from here, Agent. If the weather gets any worse, we might experience comm interference. Proceed to your next objective. Emergency channel open. Over.
You know what? I will admit that was completely my fuck up. And I'll admit I am never going to be a fan of the spam A to escape grappling. Like, at all. You're saying that as soon as he grapples, it's going to be just instant spewing acid onto my face. Ow, 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 ow. Like, that really is something that I personally am never going to enjoy. And I know that it had the same thing in RE4, the original. But still, I am never going to be much of a big fan of that. Like, another tab, possible to combine. Same type, more powerful version. Like, so it's kind of very minor things with me. In which, let's take a look at Metro Exodus. Which, fun game, but I don't like the idea of any time that you need to open a container, it's hold X. Like, as a serious question, what benefit do you gain from going from tap X to open a container to holding down the X button for like 1 or 2 seconds? Like, what is the added benefit? Aside from, yeah, okay, gamer, your experience is going to be slightly longer. Because that's all I really can take away from it. Is congratulations, we padded out our game time. Is just slightly longer. Spamming or holding a button is cringe. No, like, so in one of the original Metros, there's a box within a box within a, like, it's a box, and then it has like a bunch of smaller boxes inside until the final box contains some military grade ammo. And if that, it's like XXX. You just mass tap X and bang, you get it. And it's a reference to Matryoshka. No idea what that is. Do you mean the box within a box within a box, or do you mean the holding a button? Because they're basically wooden dolls, and there are dolls inside. Yeah, okay. You could have just said a Russian nesting doll. Like, I would have gotten that. But, like, you take that scenario in Metro, whatever, one of the two. Like, I know what a nesting doll is. It's literally what you were describing. It's the Russian doll, and then it has dolls inside. But anyway, you take a look at that. And then you add in that you need to hold X. It's like, hold X, open it up. Congratulations, you just spent a second holding X. A second or 2 seconds. You want to open this? Hold X. Like, even in the Resident Evil 4 remake is guilty of these things, in which, so there comes an issue, or there comes a point where you need to hold X to lower a staircase. And I mean literally, lower a staircase. It gets to the point where it's pretty much almost down, but if you let go of X, the stone, and I mean it looks like a heavy staircase, lifts itself back up. And I'm like, that's not how gravity works. Either somehow the mechanic in the staircase is so unbelievably strong, or something is going on. Are these jellyfish? What kind of fucked up experiment are they performing here? Oh, poor little jelly blubbers. Oh, look, I'm gonna be honest, I love jellyfish. I feel like if I were to have, like, if I were to have one pet by choice, jellyfish are goated. Oh yeah, man. Like, if I were to have a pet by choice, now, don't get me wrong, cat, dog, insert whatever reptile that's easy to take care of, like a cat, dog, bang. They aren't super hard to take care of. But for me, man, give me jellyfish. Like, give me a massive moon jellyfish tank. Because moon jellyfish are very easy to take care of. You just need the tank that constantly circulates the water. And I'm like, want. I would have, like, just a nice big wall in a mansion, but like, bam, jellyfish. Honestly, all jellyfish are good. I mean, okay, maybe not so much the Irukandji jellyfish. I feel like I would not want them. Mostly because they're so tiny that you can't see them. Yeah, the immortal jellyfish. Once again, proving that, you know, jellyfish superiority. Dear Dr. Ivot, by now you are probably sick of my many appeals, but I really must insist that the maintenance system for controlling temperature in the containment rooms be remedied immediately. The system is supposed to automatically turn off once the air reaches a specific temperature. Instead, I am forced to send one of my people to adjust it if the temperature at the terminal outside, which regulates the level of nitrogen via spectrum every 6 hours. By hand, too. By hand, too. Too. You fucking have the entire rest of the fucking page. You'll have a look at this. Look at this page. Look at this page. You look at two. Why the fuck would you waste that bit of space on 2 letters? You have the entire screen. You have the entire fucking screen. You cannot even say that it's a limitation on anything. When it's 2 fucking letters. Look at this. Look, two. To avoid further inconvenience. It's 2 fucking letters. Look, I am not a game developer. Alright? I'm obviously not having the ability to design my own game. And while I do occasionally write stories, I actually have one that I started writing quite a while ago. But it's really not the best, and it's more just a kill time thing. Whatever the fuck. Okay, I swear I was writing it. Where the fuck did my story go? I'll be with you in a second. I'm just trying to... Now. Yeah, so like... I'm obviously not much of... a writer. Like, I can write a poem or some fucking stupid junk, but not even I would end it on 2. I'm sorry to complain about this one specific point, but it's 2 fucking letters. You have this entirety of blank, free, empty space. It's free real estate and you end it on 2 letters. To avoid further inconveniences and to fulfill your managerial responsibilities, to mend the system, please send another technician to fix the damn machine. I sincerely appreciate the assistance. Dr. Jeremy Falk, lead researcher of BL1, Aegis Lab, North Blue 2 facility. It's annoying on the eye. Yeah, like, fucking... My poems are cringe. Hang on. Oh... Do you want to hear one of mine? And by hear, I mean... I'll send you... I'll send you it on Discord if you want. It's not really the best. You'll be nice. I appreciate it. Like, it's not really the best, but... Like, my poems never any good. But, like, seriously. I suck when it comes to grammar. Like, when it comes to grammar, I'm like, yeah, I could just fucking end it with another space or one entirety sentence.
Huh. Probably has to do with the chamber's cooling system.
Oh, so this you speak. I like how it literally just has top secret files. Okay, so I'm assuming everything needs to be... like 15 degrees. I'm assuming that they all need to be minus 15. Oh, so yeah. You generally really like it. I appreciate that, buddy. It's not too edgy. I feel like it was too edgy. I feel like half the shit that I write is just like stupid edgy shit. This is like, 20. What? That's a... the note said minus 15. Where in the hell is Pollux? Didn't sound stupid at all. Aw, I appreciate it, buddy. Fucking, like, look... Look at this one, and then, like, clearly you have more space here, but you could just have one set to one. The day belonged to Aegis researcher. Some of the dates are circled with red ink. Pollux, we can finally create the perfect soldier, strong, resilient, and self-repairing. But to think that most of the grunt work has been done by none other than Mother Nature herself. For some reason, the local jellyfish, which are already capable of amazing regeneration, inhabited the sunken vessel whereby they become exposed to a chemical agent. From there they reproduced generation after generation, growing stronger with each mutation that altered their DNA. And above hybrids, we studied the new aquatic life forms outwardly similar to the Hydra Snidera, but far more aggressive. and much more dangerous. In time, we'll be able to use our study to create a new virus that can turn regular soldiers into genetically advanced war machines. But in the meantime, all we can do is wait for the government to fulfill its promise in order to begin human trials. If I think back to just a few years, it really feels like a century ago. Although Castle is now the pinnacle of modern BC warfare, Pollux is also on track to fruition. The Hydrogenite data gifted us its firstborn, and we've already had a major breakthrough. Passing on a torch of sorts, even though if it's foolhardily to hide the fact that we need more time, time is something the army and government officials just won't allow us. You can't come up with a space for two more fucking letters. The promised Pollux to their allies, and Pollux they shall have. The only issue we haven't been able to solve, one that puts the entire program into jeopardy in this, the perfect soldier we've prototyped, is anything but perfect. We injected the virus into hundreds of candidates of wide genetic variations, and yet we're nowhere near a solution. In fact, in just a few minutes, the virus begins to strengthen the host, although no visible external changes are apparent. In its 2 to 3 hours after infection, Pollux is able to regenerate cells and tissues, progressively increasing the power and resilience of its host. This is a truly remarkable accomplishment that will advance medical and military research by decades in just a few short years. If not for the grave side effects that have afflicted almost every subject during experimentation, or the physical enhancement afforded by the Pollux virus are subordinate to a single inescapable necessity: the host's assimilation of specific hormones to balance and regulate the body, which are otherwise produced by the hypothalamus. As long as a large enough quantity of these hormones are stimulated in concentrated doses due to the demand of accelerated metabolism, a subject's psyche remains lucid and aware, while strength and resilience and regenerative powers remain under control. However, when these hormones become absent for a prolonged period, the first sign of mental deterioration appear, causing blackouts and gradually destroying all forms of conscious decision making. After that, in most cases, the body undergoes unpredictable physical changes that lead to its eventual total destruction. What we need to accomplish in the remaining months afforded to the study is to find a solution, as the project as a whole is at stake. Government agents regularly visit the lab to help themselves to experimental data and samples for the most important studies. I've lost a lot of sleep in the past few months, but I haven't been able to figure out the hormone dilemma that's been what? Find out on the next page. A winky face. Plague and research. Other than administering a large amount of synthetic hormone to Pollock infectees, the military and strategic purpose of viral weapons is to keep the host in an intermediate state whereby physical abilities are greatly enhanced. You're always under conscious control that responds lucidly to orders. The only way to achieve this is to force subjects to inject themselves with hormones. All of this, of course, is inevitable, subject to a series of unknowns that the military doesn't seem to care about. Wonder what will happen if one of these subjects turns against its creator, intentionally or not. Able to take the synthetic hormones, among other things, that are limited on the battlefield. Unless subjects are damaged beyond regenerative capabilities, these potentially unstoppable and lethal soldiers could just go on a killing spree with no one able to stop them. That is, until the absence of necessary hormones causes its own self-destruction. And this isn't really a solution, as one test showed when a subject infected by Pollux, somehow gifted with increased intelligence, took a researcher captive inside the lab. After several hours of negotiation, the subject, obviously suffering from mental deterioration, tore open the researcher's head, devoured his hypothalamus. In a grotesque feeding frenzy that afforded it the necessary hormones it was lacking. This extended its life by several hours, and it regained some intelligence that was lost from the experiment. As far as I'm concerned, despite however many years I've dedicated to this project, BLX-731 is officially just another failed bioweapon experiment. The reason for its failure lies in the inability to produce, even artificially, the necessary hormones to maintain the life and sedate its host. Apparently the higher-ups have their own ideas regarding this. What I can do is narrow down the search and do what they tell us again. So, this kind of is one of the things that I really just... I don't particularly like about just generic games or anything. It's that you learn that, oh yeah, so the necessary ability, like the necessary conditions to become, let's take, let's take a Resident Evil game, for example. Like, oh yeah, so everyone turns into zombies, but if you have certain, like, certain genes or whatever, you become an even powerful version, and the one key item that you need, the one key item, always somehow lands on one of the infected that are stronger. Like, literally, it's like, oh yeah, it's only a limited amount of people become like this, but also you have to keep in mind that conveniently the ones that do actually become like that, yeah, they're all the ones that you need to kill. So I'm like, oh yeah, we need to find a super secret passcode or something. I wonder if it's going to be on a generic enemy, or if it's going to be on Tyrant McTyrant, the Tyrant face. Like, who is it going to be on? Generic unknown enemy? Or the enemy that conveniently, due to the virus that kills most of the hosts it infects? I bet this one, yeah, he turned into a tyrant or something else. Like, who is it gonna be on? Take your bloody pick. Tyrant McTyrant face? Or generic enemy that gets shot in like 2 hits and then just dead? You never would have bloody guessed who it's going to be, but it's Tyrant McTyrant face. Because, haha, fuck you. I apologize if I take a little bit of time out. I'm still dealing with this stupid RNG game. Like, I'm not even up to the diamonds yet, and once I get to the diamonds, I'm just giving up on the event. Like, I'll obviously try, but if you want to base an event on a game purely around the idea of what is essentially RNG, don't. Like, if your entire event is based around RNG and just hoping, like, you can literally soft lock yourself in this event if you do not get a certain spawner shard. Like, if you don't get a certain shard, then bang, you've just soft locked it until you actually spend money or premium currency, which is not a good event, like, at all. Not a good event. If you need RNG, it's not a good event, man. Alright. So where in the hell is Pollux? Because I'd assume that I did need to set the temperature to 15 degrees or... the buffering is bad. Should I call it here? And because I usually stream early on when there's less impact on the net, and currently it's like 5 o'clock. Like, if you're saying that the buffering is bad, man, then yeah, if you want, I can call it here. Because, like, I'd much rather have a short stream without too much buffering, as opposed to going on and then later finding out that the entire fucking thing may as well have been just useless. Alright. Yeah. So I'm gonna call it here. I don't know when the last checkpoint was. But, yeah, it was nice. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to do a game with less buffering. And yeah, bye for now.